Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel for another figure review, and today we have another Marvel Legends. We have Empty Box Man. That obviously is Scarlet Spider, but he's already been taken out. Let's get that off the back. Shout out to GameStop for actually having this in stock for some reason. Pretty freaking cool. But yeah, here we go with Scarlet Spider. This figure is freaking great. Shout out to Kit Bash Customs on Instagram and here on YouTube. I'll link his channel below for letting me know about this guy, because I don't too much pay attention to Marvel Legends unless it's something that really catches my attention. Had no thought process of anything about this. Didn't even know this existed. You know, the only thing I ever knew of was the Mafex one. Boy, am I happy I knew that this exists now, because this fucking figure is great. This is a Spider-Man figure. Like, the only thing I want to do is get rid of this and give him an actual cloth hoodie. You know, that would be great. But his posability, whoo, man, his articulation, like, it's giving Daredevil vibes for me. This guy is just as great as the damn Daredevil. Like, that butterfly joint is, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me get this guy standing straight up. Hold on. I'm just, man, I love a good Spider-Man figure. When it has actual posability, that makes me very happy. Very happy. But just looking at him dead on, just standing in a neutral pose, he looks very damn intimidating. This is impressive. I need to get one of those little mini turntable things so I can spin figures around and not have to actually do it this way, because, you know, boo. But actually, let me get close up. Let me get a close up. Let me get even closer up. Look at that. Aside from that slight mark there on his eye, which I think I might have did taking him out of his plastic, that paintwork on his face sculpt is clean. Now, don't get me wrong. It's kind of hard to fuck up something this easy, but that is clean. This guy looks great all around. I love this figure just for the aesthetic alone. Man. Anyway, let's get him back here and let's get his articulation out the way. I mean, you guys seen most of him, me messing around, but we do get all of the head motion we need. So we look left, we look right, we can look down that much, you know. We get up this much and we get up this far because there is a cut in the back to give us a little bit more range. So when you work with the barbell in the top and then lifting his head up, you get that high, you get gappage. You do that and it looks fine. We do have, you know, our hinge here in the arms. He can't hit a T-pose, no problem. We do have butterfly joints. Mine out of the package were stiff. I had to really work that in there. I should have just gave him the whole little hot water soak or hair dryer treatment. I did not, but it's fine. Butterfly joints work amazingly. We do have a bicep swivel. Everything is pinless on this guy, which completes the look even more. Double jointed elbows. Get a great bend there. We have our wrist swivel and hinge. No problem. I mean, works great too. We do have a drop down hip mechanic for this guy, so that's pretty neat. You can give him even more range to kick all the way forward like he's doing, and to kick back. It goes back that far because, you know, hard plastic butt flap. We have a upper thigh swivel. We have double jointed knee. He can almost kick his own ass unless I really force it. Then he can, like so. We do have a boot cut at the top for more swivel articulation. We have an ankle hinge, so we can go up and down. Mine is actually still really stiff, so I do want to give him a hot water treatment because I don't want to break this. But it can go up, it can go down. We do have toe articulation, and we do have a rocker inside of the ankle. Let's see if I can move this one a bit better. Yeah, this one works a bit better. I need to soften up the left one. But all in all, this is great. Oh yeah, we do have an upper diaphragm joint, so you can twist at the upper torso, and then we have our crunch forward. There you go. And our crunch all the way back. There you go. So if you need to do the matrix, you can do the matrix. There you go. All in all, this figure is phenomenal. I love it. I really do. This thing is fucking great. and just getting him into poses, it feels nice and natural. Like every Spider-Man figure should come with toe articulation. I don't care what it is, what style you are, how old, and well, not how old, but whatever you're going for, what brand, what company, anything. If you are making a Spider-Man figure, it should have toe articulation. I mean, how is it Spider-Man without toe articulation? You need that for your wall crawling photos. And when you do it right, look at that. Look at that. Come on, man. It has to. While we have him here, all posed up, I will talk about his accessories. He only comes with 4, but I mean, does he really need any more? We get 2 sets, left and right. That's, oh, not really 2 sets, but you know what I mean. We get 2 of them, a pair, okay? We get left and right whip hands, which we obviously need. I mean, come on, you can't give us a Spider-Man figure and not give us whip hands. That's a crime if you don't. Just like it's a crime if you don't give us 2 sets, and by 2 sets I mean, you know, 1 and 1 of wall crawling hands. He comes with everything that a Spider-Man essentially needs to come with. Whip hands, fist hands, wall crawling hands. Any other hands after that is just extra, and we appreciate it, but these are the main sets. You give him wall crawling hands, you give him flip hands, you give him a pair of fists, I'm sold. That's all you really need to do. And it looks great. I mean, come on. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This figure's awesome. And now that we have him here, by the way, his belt is, you know, freely up there. So, yeah, that's all nice. Don't know where that random strand of hair came from. Unless I pulled it out of my head. I have to stop scratching my head so hard. Anyway, amazing figure. I love it. Details are great. Looks clean. Articulates very well. And now that we got all that done, obviously we got to get into our size comparisons. So, down to the usual suspects. We have our modular Iron Man suit here. Stands up pretty nice. We have our Lightning Collection Lord Zed Super Putty. You know, actually, as much as I love Power Rangers, I don't know why I keep calling it the Super Putty. I know it's just a Lord Zed Putty, because the Super Putties were different, but you know, it's a habit. It's not going to change. But yeah, there we have those. He's leaning back. Oh, he's not leaning. Oh, he was leaning on them. Damn. I was going to say he's not leaning on them, but he was. Let me get him standing back up properly. There we go. He should be good. All right. We have our SH Figure Arts cooler. By the way, this review system probably won't ever change what figures I'm using. I'm just going through a general basis here of height. You know, something that's similar, something slightly smaller, something slightly bigger, like how Cooler is, and something a decent size bigger. Because the OG thick boy himself, Broly, is just as big as my Diamond Select Hulk. And I say just as big because he's not actually completely up there. That Hulk is taller than him. But here's the general thing of how big they are together, how they scale. You know, it works. Is what I'm trying to say. On top of which, I really don't feel like grabbing a bunch of figures just to do a height comparison. I mean, quite frankly, I could just grab a ruler and do it that way, but I don't feel like doing that either. I like my system. My system works. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. Last but not least, we're gonna grab some more stuff from the same type of line. And yeah, here's Hydro Man. He does still look really cool. Like, I don't really care for him, but he looks cool. I will definitely I will not take that away from him. He looks cool. It's a translucent figure. I mean, and he still has the cartoon cell shading on him. And the other thing, which is just as fucking cool as him, with his articulation, the Daredevil. So, I'm hooked on this line so far, because I only got Daredevil because I don't have a Daredevil. Hydro Man is only here because he's part of Daredevil's pack. But after messing with Daredevil and then finding out that he was just as articulated as him, I had to pick him up. It's a Spider-Man. I had to. Look at that. They look great. Now, he doesn't have any toe articulation. That's fine. So we're just going to get him out of here. We don't care. Pick these guys up. Pick these guys up if you want articulated figures that are kick-ass. I highly recommend the both of them. I love them both. They're great. They articulate well. They look great together. Photos are going to be phenomenal when I get around to doing that, whenever that happens. But yeah, I can't recommend enough. I have fun with these guys. It's hard to put them down. I find myself wanting to constantly pick them up and just, well, let's get you into, you know, you're jumping down or something like that. You know what? No, let's get you into a, see if we can do this real quick. There we go. He's dodging. Or he's getting up. Whichever. But they articulate very well. And I can't get enough of that. I really can't. Like if I wanted to do a Spider-Man jumping pose very quickly, I mean, get him to look up. Look at that. No issue. And I'm not going to try it because I'm pretty sure I can't do this. Actually, I will try it. Give me 1 second. Wanted to show you guys that I did this just before it falls or anything. I did manage to get this to balance. Oh my god, it's gonna fucking fall. But this is why this thing is so cool. This is probably gonna be the thumbnail of the video. Holy crap, I got this to do this. I am going to try my best to move and not have it fall. You see that? You see that? You see that? That is awesome. And no, he's only being held up by his hand on him. Nothing else. That's amazing. And he fell. Damn. But you guys seen it. It was there. I have proof. It's on camera. But yeah. Great. I am sorry. It was only a couple seconds for you guys. Maybe even just a second. But for me, I've been doing it for like the past 15 minutes trying to get that to work. But yeah. Freaking great. Pick these figures up if you can. I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I did. And I will catch you all in the next video. And oh, I did it again on camera this time. Yes! Oh! Let's go. Let's go. That is definitely got to be the thumbnail. Yeah, that's the thumbnail.